What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This is going to be doing another throwback review for the Year of the Dead series of the Walking Dead reviews. This is going to be my review for Season 6, Episode 9 of The Walking Dead, No Way Out. Alright guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead, and in this video we're going to be doing our next throwback review for The Walking Dead reviews of the Year of the Dead series. This one voted by you guys. This is going to be the review for Season 6, Episode 9 of The Walking Dead, No Way Out. Now, you guys have picked literally like the best episode to review. If you guys didn't know, this is my second favorite episode of the entire series of The Walking Dead. I love this episode. Honestly, I legit have no problems with this episode. It's such a good one. So, this episode is, well, it's crazy. It's a crazy episode. And I guess we'll get started by saying this is a great episode. I legit, like, it is going to go as far as it can in the rating scale. Because honestly, this is the kind of episode that I would love a TV show to always have. And, you know, obviously every show has like a big climactic episode, but I don't think a show has ever gotten to like this point, like to where we've gotten an episode like this. The only ones that have gotten close to an episode like this is like, I don't know, 609 of Game of Thrones, or, you know, episodes like this, maybe like, you know, 514 of, you know, Breaking Bad, you know, episodes like this. Maybe those are like kind of your most like climactic episodes of the show, but this episode is definitely Walking Dead's, if not this one or Rick's last episode. Rick's last episode is probably my favorite, but this episode is the most exciting, without a doubt. So this episode, we start off directly where we left off with the Saviors, of course, the first Negan mention that we ever got in the entire series. And we get to see Daryl and Abraham and Sasha that have to give over their weapons. And they are instructed, obviously, by Negan to have to kill one of them. So he points the gun towards Abraham, and he's about to kill Abraham, and Sasha kind of, you know, gets in the way. Now, I really enjoyed this scene, and it's kind of a edgier seat type moment. And then, of course, then we get Daryl that saves the day, which I thought was absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, phenomenal scene. As Daryl saves them, and basically, well, they continue on. So, if that's not one of the best introductions to a frickin' episode ever, like, I don't know what is. That might be my favorite opening minutes of an episode of something I've ever seen. It's just so darn cool. So, anyway, that's that. Now, afterwards, we get to see Alexandria. We get to see Gabriel that takes Judith to his church to, you know, keep her safe. And you have Rick that kind of doubts it, but they're going to keep moving either way. And a lot of, you know, our residents are kind of still inside. You've got Denise now that's just been taken by the, of course, Wolf guy. So now they're kind of on the move, and they're trying to kind of get out together, and she's kind of scared. You've also got Glenn, who is kind of searching through the nearby church to try to find anything when it comes to like a gun or a weapon to try to get Maggie down from the tower, because she's, of course, trapped up there. And I really like some of these kind of slower kind of build-up moments. So you got Glenn talking to Enid, you know, and, you know, asking like, okay, yeah, people that are important to me, like, you know, a man named Dale, a man named Herschel, you know, a woman named Andrea, those are the people that are important to me. What about you? And Enid says, my parents, and obviously we know why, because we saw the flashback in episode 2. So it's a pretty good build-up, you know, I would say. And anyway, things just all kind of start to build up. Everything just, you know, gets, you know, cranked up to an all-time high, and essentially by the end of the kind of build-up scene, it kind of starts to slowly build into the night, and you get obviously the big events that go down. So let's talk about these now. You get Rick and everybody else that are holding hands. It's now nighttime, and basically you get Sam that freaks out, completely freaks out. And obviously this is a very gruesome scene. And, you know, this is the thing about this scene. It all happens way, way fast. Like, it all happens so fast, it's not even funny. Sam freaks out. He gets devoured. Jesse freaks out. The walkers attack her. Rick starts to break down. We see flashbacks of Jesse when she first met Rick as she's getting devoured. The frickin', her arm is like, you know, stuck to Carl's, and Carl can't get his hand out, you know, away from Jesse. Rick has to snap out of it and in slow motion chop her hand off, which I really like how they stayed, you know, loyal to the comics on that one. And he chops her hand off so Carl can get out. And you basically then see afterwards Ron is upset, points the gun towards Rick. Carl's in the way. Michonne kills Ron. Ron shoots a shot. You don't know what happened. You think everything's fine. Rick looks to his left, and Carl is shot in the eye, and he falls to the ground. Like, I remember when I saw this scene, I was like, okay, pause. Like, can we take a second here? What the hell did I just watch? Like, Sam dies. Then Jesse freaks out. She gets killed. She has to get her arm chopped off so Carl can get away. The gun falls. Ron tries to point the gun to Rick, but Michonne kills him out of nowhere. Then Carl gets shot in the eye. And then Rick has to take Carl before he dies, and they have to start walking through. Michonne slices the walkers. Like, it's just like, holy frig, man. Like, it just, I mean, it was a well-done scene, but damn. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen such an eventful scene in all my life. I mean, one thing after another, one thing. Like, it didn't stop. And that's just the beginning of it. Then you get everybody going out there. Everybody, you know, is kind of getting, you know, kind of scared. You get, of course, you know, the wolf that basically decides that afterwards he's going to try to get out of there. And he basically dies saving Denise's life, which is kind of a turn. As Carol, of course, kills the wolf. And that's kind of the end of his character. And she is back just in time to save Carl's life, which I thought was very, very cool. She's back just in time as you see Rick running in, and he's begging them to just please save Carl. And as Rick thinks that it's like over, you know, he thinks it's over. Like, he thinks that Carl is as good as dead. He just lost Jesse. Alexandria is overrun. Everybody is hiding in their houses. And you get one of my all-time favorite scenes, The Walking Dead, when Rick is looking at that, and he looks out the window, and it's this slow motion of him pulling out the frickin' hatchet, walking out there, and you hear, like, in the background, like, Rick, what are you doing? Rick! And he walks out there, and he just starts killing one after a frickin' another, and it's so darn cool. One of the best scenes of The Walking Dead right there. As Michonne joins in, you get Morgan and Rosita and Eugene and everybody. Yeah, Eugene that joins in too. And they all go out there and just kill the dead. Like, it's so darn cool. Now, meanwhile, while you do this, and everybody of Alexandria is coming together to take down these walkers, as Rick's like, we can beat them. You then get Glenn and Enid to try to save Maggie from the tower. Enid makes her way up, and Glenn is like luring all the walkers towards him. And at first, it's kind of like a heroic moment. And then the more you watch it and the more the scene goes on, Maggie's out of ammo. Glenn's like pinning himself against the wall. Walkers are coming in from each direction. And it's like, frig's sakes, is Glenn about to die? And then you get the crew that returns, Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl. And I love this. Can you get the gate? Like, I'm like, bruh. But anyway, Abraham comes in. He basically saves Glenn's life, and they go in there. And I love this, too, because Glenn's like, oh, we can get some of them and then lead them away from, you know, the community or whatever. And Daryl's like, no, we get all of them together. We're not going to have to lead them away anymore, you know? I like that, because it's showing, like, how much it evolves from episodes 1 to 9. Like, Daryl at this point is just fed up. He's like, no, we're going to get them all together now. Like, we're going to take them out. So we see exactly that as they get, you know, all into the vehicle. They go towards the river, and they basically light it up as you see the walkers all go into the water and all fall. As Rick and the rest are exhausted, they're fighting. They're all still, like, covered in blood, just fighting. And it's one of the best cinematic scenes I've ever seen, where you've got every single character slashing at the freaking camera over and over again. All slash, hit, this, that, whatever. Like, it is like, it's non-stop. And I love it. Like, the last one is like Rick, and he slashes on the camera, and he kind of slowly backs up, and it's like in like slow motion and stuff. Oh my god, man. Honestly, like, such a good scene. If you've ever wanted to see the best, like, zombie apocalypse, like, just zombie fighting episode, like, this is to a whole other level. I freaking love this episode so much. But anyway, you've got that, and you've got this amazing soundtrack as they're all killing a bunch of the dead. The lake's lighting up. They're all, you know, the walkers are all going in there. And it's just non-stop. It is so good. So Then we get the ending. Everybody is tired. Alexandria has been saved, and everybody is, together. And you see Carl kind of have the one last, kind of scene with Carl, which I love it too. When he talks about how he wants to show Carl the new world, and he had this feeling that that he had today that he never felt since he got out of the hospital bed. And basically he wants to show Carl the world that's possible. And you kind of get a bit of a glimmer of hope there at the end, where Carl actually starts to wake up and his hand touches Rick's, and that's how they end it. So damn, dude. Damn, man. Honestly, every single time that this episode, like every single time that I freaking watch this masterpiece of an episode, I can't. Honestly, I can't. This episode is phenomenal. So you're not going to get any complaints from me. I do not have anything wrong with this episode. And as a matter of fact, I can watch it a billion times probably and still not find anything wrong with it. It's such a good episode. There you go. That's my thoughts. I thought it was a great episode. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for this one. And now I want to hear from you guys. What episode do you guys want to see me review next? You guys want to see some more 6B reviews? Because this half season has a lot of great ones. What episode do you guys want to see me review? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. So, of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos for The Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking Reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
My God, no!